Hi there, Filofax friends, and welcome to Filofax Friday. This week we're going to be talking about, or I'm going to be talking about, getting ahead of yourself or advanced planning. Okie dokie, so what do I mean when I talk about getting ahead or advanced planning? Well, funnily enough, it means just that, and it's something that I never used to do, but I do now, and I am really thankful that I do. I don't do it all the time. You know, I try to do it as much as possible because I talk about organisation and, you know, and all this kind of stuff on Filofax Friday, and I do very much do some of those things, and some of those things I try to do, and I try and practice what I preach, and I know the theory and the principles behind things, but you know, so I'm constantly kind of looking this is a sort of topic that interests me a lot, so I'm always trying to, you know, get myself organised and on track and everything like that. So, and at the moment I'm doing it really well. I mean, I'm following along with Filofax Friday just like you are, hopefully. I'm doing the homework that I set as well, so it's been a really good tool for me. And one of the things I've been trying to do, and thankfully it's working, is plan ahead and try and get myself and my brain in gear to preempt things that are coming up. And one of the reasons that I don't use a day per page is for that reason, because I like to see my entire week spread out in front of me at a time, so that I'm constantly looking about what's coming up further in the week, and, you know, if I've accomplished all my work or all my stuff that I want to do on one day, I can see what's on the next day, and I kind of think, well, can I get a head start on that, rather than, you know, leaving it until tomorrow, because you never know what's going to come up and something else might come up. So that's what I'm really trying to do. And for quite a while, things like birthdays sprung up on me, something chronic, and I'm really trying to, like, you know, to plan for events, basically. And this is kind of like something that I want to try and impart with you guys as well. So, for example, this was last week. We're having a really busy week, you know, so I'm just using this as an example. You know, so I've got my plan out in front of me and I'm busily going along, and you kind of think, oh, wow, that week's done. Phew, done. This is Sunday night. Phew, done. That week was done. Busy week. Turn the page. Oh, what does next week hold? Lo and behold, a birthday. You know, and and these do sneak up on you sometimes. They really do. And what I'm doing at the moment is planning for those things. So on a particular week, I have a birthday. I'm planning I'm diarising or writing in my to-do list for the week or 2 weeks before to actually buy that person a birthday card. Because you know what happens, you leave it to the last minute, you then can't find the right card, or it's a rush to get into the shops, or there's a postal strike or something, or lo and behold, you turn the page and their birthday's actually on the Monday and you haven't been able to get their card to them. So I'm working on trying to get things, I'm trying to get ahead of myself wherever possible to allow for a contingency. For example, this Filofax Friday I recorded at the end of the week prior to the week that you're watching this video, because you know, I made a commitment to you guys about doing a Filofax Friday, and you never know what's going to happen. You know, one week I might be ill or have nothing to talk about. No, that's never going to happen. No. So I'm just trying to get ahead, and that's something that I do try and do as much as possible for my own sanity. I like to try. I hate being late and being stressed. I'm always turn up early for appointments because I hate being late. So just trying to get ahead, get myself sorted, and very often you end up You know, things end up taking more time than you needed. And if you watched my time management video, I talked about taking control of your time, and this follows on from that really, is taking control of your future events and trying to plan for some of those so that they don't spring up on you. One of the biggest ones I think is Christmas. And and I say Christmas because most people celebrate Christmas, or at least know about Christmas. It happens on December the 25th every single year. Yet I myself in the past, and I'm sure many of you do now, find yourself the week before Christmas scrabbling around trying to get everything sorted. And really, when we look at that, that's just nuts, isn't it? I mean, some people don't do it. There's many reasons why people don't get organised early for Christmas. You know, one might be you're not feeling festive, you're not in the festive spirit, so you don't really feel like sorting out Christmas. One of them, you know, you're busy at work, full-time job, you've got kids, you know, you don't feel like you've got the time until all the kids and you are off work. If that's you, watch the time management video. And the other one is finance. You know, some people don't have the money until closer. You know, they need that last payday before being able to sort stuff out for Christmas. But prior planning for me has also helped with finances, because both myself individually and myself with my partner, we plan for things like Christmas. We have a separate account where we put a little bit of money aside every month for Christmas, so that Christmas isn't so expensive when it gets here, because we've taken a little bit of money each month to plan for Christmas. And it's just takes a little bit of advanced planning to do that, but it means that come Christmas time we've got money there to buy presents for people and to buy extra food that we'd like to. And you know, there's always like events and things that you like to go to at Christmas. But also doing that, you know, in August, say, if I go into a nice boutique shop somewhere when I'm on holiday, and I see a gift for someone, there's money in the Christmas account that I can purchase that gift, because I'll have had a few months worth of savings. I can purchase that gift there and then and spread out the burden, not the burden, but spread out the buying of presents. So, I mean, I did a Christmas organisation video back in October, November time, and I'm sure I will do another one on this channel, so nearer the time. But I'm just using Christmas as an example. Really, we have 365 days to plan for the next, you know, each year we have another whole year to plan for the next one, yet we leave it to the last minute. And you know, how many of us feel stressed? How many of us would have a much better Christmas if we started planning things earlier? And there are things that you can plan earlier. You know, you can start to think about your Christmas lists and your Christmas cards and all that kind of, you know, all that kind of stuff early. We don't have to leave it till the last minute. So just start to kind of think about that. You know, if you do celebrate Christmas, is there anything that you can start doing now? I don't know, maybe there is. And if you do start planning in advance for things like Christmas, and you do start sorting out your finances and start saving for Christmas throughout the whole year, it means that you can also take advantage of seasonal sales when they come around. You know, like there'll be sales coming up in the shop soon as we move into the spring things. You know, so you can purchase things because you've already got 2 or 3 months worth of money saved away, so you could purchase a gift. So that kind of thing. But more where I'm really started to get advanced with my planning is birthdays, because they happen throughout the year. As I said, you know, you turn to your page and then all of a sudden, glaring in front of you is someone's birthday. And you think, heck by gum, I have not got that person's birthday card. Just like that, heck by gum. And so what I've started doing is, and I've shown this before in other Filofax videos, is I print out a list of birthdays on some of my inserts, and they're in punch pockets because I'm going to keep them permanently in my Filofax. And in another Filofax Friday, I'll show you how to make your own punch pockets. So I've got the months there of everybody's birthday in the month. So what I'm doing is at the end of every month, I'm looking for the next month ahead and looking at whose birthdays are in. And then I'm diarising in my calendar. So for example, my sister-in-law's birthday was the 5th of February. I'm diarising a week, if not 2 weeks before. I'm putting in my diary, go to town, buy birthday card. And I'm doing that in advance. I'm not saving it to that week. I'm doing it in advance. And that's really, really helping. And what I've also started doing is taking advantage of offers in store. And this has been accumulated for a long time because I also used to make greetings cards a while ago. I have a greetings cards box. And every time there is an offer, or if I'm in town and because I don't always go into town very often. And we've got a card shop in town that sells cards for like 79 pence. Which I believe is about $1 US. So every time I'll pop into town, and I need a card, I've kind of bought 2 and sort of fairly generic ones, so that I've got a birthday card sitting in my box, ready to go if I need a birthday card. Most of these, it has to be said, are Christmas and like leftover like packs. I've got a whole pack of cards from Christmas. So most of them are Christmas, but I also have, birthday cards and best wishes cards and blank cards. Blank cards are fantastic to customise. So that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get ahead and, think about birthdays and where I can get birthday cards in advance and that sort of thing. But that's just one example with birthdays. And I know that's because I have a tendency to let birthdays run away with me. But I'm applying the same principles to everything. Like, I enjoy making videos for you guys, and I enjoy doing Filofax Friday, and I want to continue to enjoy doing the videos. And by doing that, it means I'm not leaving it to the last minute to film a video, so I'm not getting all stressed out about it. So I'm planning to do it in advance so that I can enjoy the process. I can edit one day, film another day, that kind of stuff if I want to, and manage my time that way. So this week I really want for you to think a bit more about where you can get in some advanced planning, where you can prepare in advance, where you can get something tucked away in the bank, behind you in case you're poorly or something. I mean, I've just used Christmas and birthdays as an example, but it could be something for your children for school, something for work, something in the home, anything like that. So this week's homework for you is to go through your diary, and I want you to go through as far as you can in your diary or your calendar and look at some events where you can, like, start with the birthdays even, and see if you can do the same. Diarise in 2 weeks before to buy that card, or look at other events, or look at other things that are going on in your life, and look at where you can start to prioritise and plan in. You could start with Christmas if you like to. This month you could write your Christmas card list, or you could update your address book. Next month you could start writing the list of everyone that you've got to buy presents for. That kind of thing. It's never too early to start, never too early. And that's what I want you to do this week. Full details of the homework will be on the blog post as usual, and the link for that will be in the comment section below. There are inserts this week again to help you with planning, with prior planning. It's quite simple. It's just a table. It's just a table sheet. I'm not showing you it in this video because it's very simple. It's just trying to help you think about how you're gonna plan, and that's available on the blog post too. So go over to the blog for the homework and the free inserts. You will need software that will be able to unzip the files though, like WinZip or 7-Zip, and that's usually, there are things out there that are free, so just make sure you've got that first. So really try and look through, see where you can get ahead of yourself. Again, we'll come back and we'll reevaluate this. So use your inserts, Plan out what you can advance plan for. As I say nearly every week in this series, invest some time in yourself. It is important, but your family and your work will thank you for it, because you will be on top of things, and birthdays won't get forgotten, and your kids will thank you because they're not being dragged here, there and everywhere at the last minute. So just spend a little bit of time and invest in yourself. So use the inserts if you want to or need to, for helping you to plan. Diarise it diarise it, make it happen. Actually write it in. I mean, post-it notes for me do not work, because I put something on a post-it note on the page, on my diary page. I don't do it that week. I go, oh well, never mind. I take the post-it out, turn the page and stick the post-it onto the next page. Therefore, that job never gets done, because I'm like, I just move that week and that week and that week. I just keep moving it on. It doesn't get done. So I actually physically write it into my to-do list, or diarise in, like at 10 o'clock tomorrow I'm going to do this. It might seem extreme to some people, and I know a lot of people probably watch my videos and go, oh my god, that woman is cuckoo or over the top, or just, oh my god, what is she doing? But it helps me. I juggle a few things, and but by doing it, people do laugh at me. I know they do, and that's fine. That's just my way. However, the laugh is on them, because I get really organised like that, and I have a contingency. It means that I don't have to sweat about stuff and be running late. And by planning my time more and diarising things in and advance planning, I get to have more fun. I can work out where my time is going, where my time is spent, and I get to party more. So ha 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 to those people who think I'm nuts. But you know what I mean. So have fun again this week, and I'll see you next week. Hope you enjoy another week of planning, and see where you can start to make a difference in your life by tackling things before they pick up. Another one, right? Okay. How about stuff around your home maintenance? Why leave, I don't know, why leave the cleaning of the sink, I don't know, I'm trying to pluck something out of the air here, until it's really bad, and then you can't see the wood through the trees, and then it's filthy, dirty. I don't know, I'm just making this up. Clean it as you go, clean it in advance before it gets dirty, and then it's not so bad. And yeah, that was just a totally made up example. I didn't really know what I was thinking of there. But you know what I mean. Advanced planning, doing stuff before it needs doing, means that it isn't so bad when it comes around. There you go, there's a quote from me. Anyway, see you next week. Bye.